everyone. Today we're going to be talking about sound effects in video games. So I guess just to start it off, let's just list out a couple iconic video game sound effects that you can think of.
Emergency meeting in Among Us.
That's one. Emergency meeting. Mario Kart. Zelda. I can't play that. I'm sorry, Rat. Pokemon.
The Halo Shield recharge.
It's very specific. Halo charge, recharge. Wait. Mushroom power up? Yeah, that's a good one.
Funny.
Silver the Hedgehog saying, "It's no use!"
Wasted.
Cole Cassidy's ultimate.
Cole Cassidy's ultimate is a good one, yeah. I hate that you just said that. I'm not reading that out loud. Okay. So here are some that I listed out. Some of them were listed. The classic Pokemon. Okay, I just...
Pikachu.
That's cute.
Hopefully everyone could hear that.
You hear it?
I didn't include the Minecraft oof. No, sorry. And then there's the CSGO lines.
Enemy spotted. Fire in the hole.
Shouldn't be doing that in class, but whatever.
And then Minecraft mobs. Someone snore. No. All Minecraft sounds are iconic in my opinion, don't you think, Jordan? Anyways, Dark Souls,
That one was pain.
Okay, so those were just some common ones that we're going to be talking about today. So basically why sound effects are really important in video games is because they help basically establish like what the game is, the environment, the tone, the aesthetic, and it allows the player to become more involved in the game. It's not necessarily vital of the game, but it is it's a good detail to have, and I'll list off a couple of reasons why. It helps with different kind of scenarios that you're putting the player in, and also there are sound effects that let you know what's happening in the game. So I guess to start off, we're just gonna watch a video.
Snatching coins, chopping ghosties, being on page in a spooky forest in the winter. The world of sound design is just straight bananas. I mean, it's just straight wacky ass. Like, to create the wind sounds of that forest in The Last of Us, Naughty Dog used an old synthesizer. There are no rules when it comes to the world of sound design. This is the wild, wild west. But I'm not really going to go into how video game sound effects are created, because that's a whole different story. Instead, I want to talk about the importance of different kinds of video game sound effects, their deep connection in the relationship of player to game, the power of video game sound effects. Titular line. I'm talking about good sounds. I'm talking about spooky sounds. I'm talking about sonic sounds. I'm talking about more sonic sounds. Sonic has a lot of really good sounds. Let's talk about video game sound effects.
Here we go.
Your friends have been telling you to play Dark Souls for a long time. You finally decide to boot it up. Press start. Sure, I can do that. Oh, this sounds like a sword. This is the UI category, one dedicated to the sounds often overlooked, but just as important as the first round draft pick gun sound. Cycling through your inventory in Metal Gear Solid, providing that nice feedback and reassurance for your choices. The clicky-clackies of the Pip-Boy in Fallout 4, adding to the immersion of using this busted-ass wristband. The ominous and iconic menu sounds of Silent Hill 2, with the cherry on top being that spooky-ass new game sound. Then you get into the game, start moving around a little bit. Ooh, am I making that sound? Ooh, I like that. This is the general feedback category, sounds that play when the player is doing just about anything. The gentle whisper of a sprinting man, the sound of Tony cruising his lane, Super Mario's little pitter-patters, a strange small boy climbing vines and ladders. All of these sounds have the simple intention of letting the player know, hey, you're doing something. The lady cop is on the move, but she got some loud-ass feet. Oh no, I hope the zombies don't hear me coming. Bang, bang, stomp, stomp, bang. Okay, so then you start experimenting with your body a little bit, seeing what else you're capable of. You get a sword, start swinging it around. Pretty cool, not bad. Then you hit a dead guy. Ooh, that's a That's a nice crunchy bowl of oats right there. This is the action feedback category, a collection of primo sounds that not only let the player know, hey, you did something, but you may have killed a guy in the process. Your empty punches turn into impactful bops. Stupid-ass Karate Kid moves into tactical chops. You missed the dunk, but the fucking jam don't stop. Branching off this action feedback category is a subcategory titled guns. Wow, I wonder what this section is gonna be about. There's so much that goes into what makes a shooting game feel good, but a huge factor for me personally is the sound. It could be the Deegan Thomas blast in CSS, the rustic sounds of a long reload sesh, a six-shooting pistol in the goddamn fucking Wild Wild West. Good sound effects can make all the difference when it comes to guns, creating a stark contrast between some boring-ass guns, some boring-ass fun. Anyways, back to Dark Souls. You start getting more into the game, figuring out some of the more advanced techniques. Your parry timing is absolute dog-ass, but you know it's possible. So you keep trying, and trying, and trying, and trying, and then... oh, baby. This category is called Something Special is Happening. Pretty creative title, huh? Breaking that limit in FF7. Doing a literal special move in Tony Hawk's Heaven. Timing your attack to get that sweet-ass crit. Combos in Tetris Attack while your little cousin's pants get shit. These are like the super feedback sounds. A juicy, luscious message straight to the eardrums letting you know, hey, you did something kind of baller ass. Okay, so then you get to the part in Dark Souls where you fight this pair of butt cheeks and you hear this sound. Be right back, gotta go to hell now. This category is appropriately titled, I feel, You're Fucked. It only makes sense that if there's sounds to provide feedback for what you're doing, there should be audio cues for the things that are trying to fucking murder Sue you. Getting caught in Metal Gear, the sound of a clicker that's clicking near. A chainsaw man trying to murder Sue. A diva that is also trying to murder Sue. Hearing your friend scope in with a sniper in Halo 2 split screen and realizing, I'm gonna die young. The audio cues for enemies and other dangers are just as important as your own, letting you know, hey, you could die. Did you know you might die? You're probably gonna die. Okay, I hope you die, you sack of shit. Then finally, after hours and hours of trying and failing, you finally slay butt cheeks and hear that heavenly sound. Oh, yep, that'll do. Yep, oh man, that's it. This is the reward association category where you get fucking brainwashed to associate a certain sound with pleasure. Sort of like Pavlov's doggy style. Phrasing is important. Getting a kill in Titanfall 2. Getting a kill in Overwatch. Getting a kill in Battlefield 1. You starting to sense a pattern here? Because I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Basically all the sounds that hit the G-spot of your brain and keep you glued and addicted to playing a game all day, and you skip school, and then you drop out of college, and then you make a YouTube channel. But video game sounds can be as meaningful or meaningless as you want them to be. I mean, you can mute any dang game you're playing and still probably enjoy it. But I think they play a pretty big role in whether I personally enjoy a video game or not, as silly and wacky ass as that sounds. The connection a brain makes between a visual experience and the music and sounds associated with it can be pretty damn powerful. Like, close your eyes for a second. Just do it. I'm not gonna fucking pants you or anything. I just want to try something. I'm gonna play a sound and I want you to think about how it makes you feel. Or what about this sound? Or what about this sound? And I'll see you next week. God bless the troops and everyone in the States. Gonna go to hell now. Me and Tom Hanks, so we got it going now.
A little something to get us started. So he pretty much talked about a lot of different categories, but right now I'm just going to combine them all into 4 different ones. Environmental, interactive, reward, and defeat. Basically, just to start off, environmental sound effects are like your ambiance, basically. Like where you're standing, what's happening around you. They're kind of just nice little details. They're not vital to the gameplay, but they are like something nice that's a little detail. So basically, some of them would be physical environment. It depends on the type of setting in the game. I'll talk about that more in a sec. So the weather, if it's windy or if it's like raining, you can hear thunder. And then there's also other aspects, like if your player is walking, the type of like texture or like of the grass. Are they on like sand, or is it snowing? Are they by a river and you can hear the water flowing? They can help set the tone of the game. So basically in Skyrim, it's an open world adventure fantasy RPG style, so it's a lot more like outdoorsy and calm. Okay, it's not gonna be the whole 9 hours, I promise. But basically, if you could hear that, okay, you could hear there was birds and the wind and there was water. It's kind of like, it's not scary, it's a little bit more relaxing, and you can tell that it's definitely like an outdoorsy style game. You can like sense that from just the sounds itself, compared to Phasmophobia, which is the horror game, and their ambiance has to be different because it has to make it scary, so they have to adapt to different ways to be able to do that. So when you walk into a house in Phasmophobia, it goes from silent to kind of this really loud sound. So basically what was going on there is just like a lot of white noise, and then you can hear the clock ticking in the background, which definitely makes it more anxious, intense, which helps make the game a lot scarier. A lot of other games did this too, like Dead by Daylight and stuff like that, and FNAF. So there's also interactive sound effects. These are kind of like UI player stuff, like let you know like what's happening. They're kind of like actions, and they can be a little bit more important to like your actual gameplay, depending on how you want your game set up. So stuff like UI, like you're in the main menu and you're clicking buttons and stuff, those are those sounds. Player actions, so like if you're opening a door, it will either make a click noise or maybe it will make like a creak. Or you pick up objects like out of a chest, it will make like a little shuffle noise, or in Minecraft it makes a little bloop noise when you pick it up. It just lets you know that you actually like successfully did it. And then there's other stuff like character noises, so if they're jumping, they'll make like a oof sound or something like that. If they take damage, there will be a noise and it'll let you know you're taking damage. And then there's breathing. This could mean a lot of different things. You could let your player know that you're running out of stamina, or maybe you're low on health and that's why your character's breathing hard. Or like in horror games, FNAF, I think it was FNAF 2, they had breathing, and that kind of made it a lot scary when they were wearing the mask. So those are just kind of interactive sound effects that you can include in your games. And then there's reward. So basically it's meant to make you feel happy, accomplished, that you know you did something good. They're motivators, you know you're going in the right direction. So like completing a quest or level, or maybe you leveled up, or like if you're playing like an FPS shooter game, it's getting a kill, critical hit, kill streak, stuff like that. So I set some signs.
Victory!
How about I only bring next time?
So those were some like rewarding sound effects. They're a lot more happy. I did steal that from Sam, so thank you, Sam, for that clip. Then there's defeat, which is the opposite of, there's no sign-in sheet today. Defeat is the opposite of reward. It lets you know you're doing something wrong, or basically you're doing something wrong, you went in the wrong direction. It's basically like consequences. So basically losing the game, dying, there's a sound to let you know you died, or you're getting pulled into a dangerous situation. So here are some sound effects for that. So those were some defeat sound effects. sound effects and voice acting. So if you want to do more in-depth analysis on how to make your own sound effects as well as learning about voice acting, you can check out our YouTube video if someone wants to link that in the chat. I think Sam did that one. It was a really good video. Alright, so that's pretty much all for today. I'm just going to go over a couple announcements. So this Friday, November 12th at 5 p.m., we're going to be releasing a video about music in video games. There will be no workshop on Friday. We're just releasing a video. Also, we have club shirts. You can buy them for $20, and it comes with a club membership. If you are already a member, it's for free. Here's what they look like. If you want to buy one, you can contact our treasurer Enzo, or you can pay him in cash, or own Venmo.
Yeah, you can just DM me if you're interested.
Yeah, he'll be in the Discord too. And then we're going to have our club banquet on Tuesday, November 23rd at 12 p.m. in this room, 852, the computer science lab. We will be doing demonstrations for each of the team's games. We're not looking for anything finalized or anything polished. We just want your simple demo or MVP that shows off the core game mechanics. All right, that's it. Thank you all for coming.